So today's message from the morning man is called The Violinist. As always, I've got a story for you. Yishak Perlman is a world-renowned American violinist. Now, I got to know about him when I heard his perfectly composed score for the Steven Spielberg movie Schindler's List. Yishak Perlman has won 15 Grammys and 4 Emmys, but he's most celebrated for his live performances. You see, Yishak Perlman has polio. Now, he's had it for most of his life, and so getting on stage to perform is a feat in itself. He walks slowly and painfully across the stage with his crutches. He sits carefully in his chair, sets down the crutches, unclasps his leg brace, tucks one leg under his chair, and then stretches out the other. Then he fits his violin under his chin. He nods to the conductor before he starts playing the beautiful chords that have made a plebeian hip-hop fan like me fall in love with classical music. Now, today I want to tell you about Yishak Perlman's most memorable performance. It was at the Avery Fisher Hall in the Lincoln Center, New York City, on the 18th of November, 1995. So on that day, Perlman went through his usual routine, got comfortable, and then he started to play that wonderful music. And then it happened. There was a loud crack like a gunshot, and a shockwave went through the concert hall. The sound was unmistakable. Yishak Perlman's violin string had snapped. Now, at this point, everyone expected poor Yishak to go through this whole arrival routine in reverse, fit his brace, pick up his crutches, walk slowly off stage, retrieve a spare violin, and then come back slowly, sit down, and start playing again. But no, he just paused for a second, took a deep breath, nodded to the conductor to continue. Now, look, let me explain. A violin has 4 strings. Each one produces a specific range of notes depending on how the bow is run over the string. When you lose one string on your violin, you lose a whole range of notes that you are bound to require in the performance of any tune. Imagine that you are supposed to write an essay and you lose about 6 letters from the alphabet. You can't use them in your essay. How do you even compose words? Now, a classical musical composition is made of thousands of notes. And the concept of completing a classical performance without one violin string, I'll be honest, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But that was exactly what Yishak Perlman did that day. He played with a passion and ferocity that nobody had ever seen from him. It was as if he was using sheer force of will to make the remaining 3 strings do the job of 4. He battled his way through the performance, running his bow furiously over the remaining strings, navigating the complicated nuances of this intricate composition until the triumphant climax of the piece. Now, when he was done, for ages, the room was silent. And then it erupted into wild applause. Everyone in every corner of the room was on their feet, and nobody will ever forget that performance. Mid-applause, Perlman raised his bow for silence. And when the room went calm, he said, with no trace of ego whatsoever, he said, sometimes it's the artist's task to find out how much music you can still make with what you have left. What a profound statement. My dear friends, how many of us have dreams which we think we cannot achieve because we are lacking something? We don't have enough capital, we don't have the right qualification, we're not experienced enough, we're not strong enough, not handsome enough, or maybe we just need the right car or the right premises or the right computer or the right machine, the right instrument. The truth is, look, no situation will ever be perfect. You will never have all your ducks lined up in a row so that you can shoot them all with a single bullet. Those who have succeeded in life took whatever they had at the time and made something out of it. Their circumstances were not perfect, but they made music with what they had left. That, my people, is our duty in life. We're all made in God's image, which makes us all creators. Creators don't wait for things to be made for them. They make something out of nothing, just as God intended for us to do. There was nothing, and then God made the heavens and the earth. Yeshak Perlman knew this, and he proved it in the most eloquent manner that night. In life, you will not be given everything. Not even Bill Gates' children are born with everything. All you can do is show up, take whatever talent, knowledge, money, qualification, experience, strength, beauty, and resources you are given, put it to your chin, nod to your conductor, and start playing. That's all you can do. My name is Kojo Yankson, and 3 strings are more than enough for me to make music. Good morning, Ghana.